And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Landon Knack. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent and the opportunity to develop stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Ready to go now. Ian Happ up to hit. And that misses. And this one is off and running. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Kyle Tucker, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as it expands.
One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Out, number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Come on, Landon.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bush, the next to hit. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Fought off foul.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. And that's through there for a strike. And out 2-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Out to short. Betts. Out number 3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium and towing the slab, Colin Ray.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Let's go, Miguel.
And that's
One ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count now even up. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Mookie Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Ball 2.
1 out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Amaya gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here in L.A. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Knack back to work. Swanson goes 6'1", 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And the 1-0. And another ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Nico Horner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Get it in!
One out, runner at second. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball there. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Edman fires to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Now this is through for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So 2 down, and now it's Miguel Amaya. There's a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Shaw off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ digs in now. Fly to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped, but foul. Now 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And here is Michael Conforto. And there's a strike. Ball one there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Will Smith to the plate, and first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. In the air, center field. And that's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. That's in there, and that's strike 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Right down the chute. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Edman gets it to first, and Tucker is retired. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Doubled his first time up. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Just misses with that one. High fly ball out to left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bush in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
In the air, out towards right center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Here comes Max Muncy. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. And fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Andy Pajes will hit next.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Muncy at first, 1 gone.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Miguel Rojas. Struck out looking his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And a foul ball. That's to third. Shaw throws across the diamond. That is the inning. One left for LA. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and here comes Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is out of play.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Horner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Grounded out his first time. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Turns and fires to Betts. Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Mookie Betts splashed one out, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball popped up. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And there's a base hit to the left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
1 gone, runner at first. Michael Conforto getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Over to first, and he saved. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. On the ground. Dive, and he's got it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now. Two on, one out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Nat back to work. In there at the knees.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Now one miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Late with the swing there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one outside. Now 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This to third. Muncy to second. Onto Hernandez. 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy. And a foul ball. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that's outside. And he grounds one back up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1's the count.
Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. Fought off foul. And now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Suzuki on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Kirby Yates getting ready to go. Bonda, a left-hander, also throwing.
All right, Dodgers.
That one fouled off. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Strike him out. Swing.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Punch him out.
And foul ball. 2-2 now. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Right through there for a strike. That just misses. 1-2 the count.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Sit him down.
On the ground to third. On to Hernandez. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, Dodgers.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Just missed. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. And now Miguel Rojas. First offering, and it just misses. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Eli Morgan preparing to come on if needed. Pearson also throwing. Outside. And a count now 2-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Shaw sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball left side. And Betts is gone. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that's in there at the knees. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kirby Yates. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Swanson digs in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
This one popped up. Edman in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Jumps, throws, and he's safe at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swings through that one for strike 1. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Man at second.
Ball, that's in.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Matt Shaw, the next to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eli Morgan. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a mistake
Ball one,
right
no
here
strike.
could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
This one in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. And strike 2.
0-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, foul off first. Bush hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1st round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a foul straight back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ian Happ now at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. On the ground to third, might be two. Off-balance feed, there's one. On to Hernandez, two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Fonda, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. There's a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And 1-2. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Sit him down.
And misses inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Go ahead run on base. Suzuki digs in now. 1 for 3. And ball 1 to the right fielder. The 1-0. To third, Muncy. That ends the frame. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in L.A. On to the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Morgan back to work. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll touch them all. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and Talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eli Morgan gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Nate Pearson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Base hit center field. Man at first. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. That one misses. 1-0. One on, nobody out. A run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing. Roberts, the right-hander, also getting loose. Way high.
Ball 2.
There's the strike. Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
On the ground, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the DH, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 3 in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs. There's a strike to Mookie. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it looks like trouble coming home. The relay slides his hand in there. Save. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Tommy Edman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Nate Pearson out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ethan Roberts.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch out. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Swanson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. That one drilled left field. Conforto going back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
corner. In the box now as he leaves that one up high. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, not close. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. First and second, 2 outs. Matt Shaw will hit next. Ball one, no strikes.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The Cubs down to their final strike, and that's down and away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.